Hey, come on in. My name is Logan Johnson. I'm a senior at UW-Stout, and this is the construction lab. First things first, we take safety very seriously here at Stout, so when you enter the lab, it is required to wear full PPE, which includes safety glasses, a hard hat, and a level 2 high-vis vest. So we'll have you guys put that on. So in the construction lab, it is broken into mostly 3 distinct spaces. The first here is our construction area where AEC 171 Light Construction physically builds a residential project similar as you can see over there. And then the area in the back left corner consists of all the tools you would see on a job site to do that project. And then divided in the darker gray area is our concrete design and analysis area. So this structure was designed 2 semesters ago and completed, and they kept it up for the time being as an example for the incoming freshmen, so they can see, kind of what they would be doing and what they can expect. This entails 2 sets of stairs, construction grade temporary railing, a roof detail, and a mock wall as well as a mock column. And if we go into the concrete area, here we have a standard mortar mixer that we use for mixing small batches of concrete, as well as mortar and grout. We have a temporary station for sand fill admixture. And here's a couple broken beams that our Structures 2 course used to analyze the strength of the concrete. So it's really cool in the concrete program. The introductory course teaches you a lot about concrete and its versatility, as well as masonry in construction. And then the structures course that you take later on as a senior will do a lot more design analysis, and you're able to basically teach the younger students about the intricacy of the concrete structure and how important the design is. So they're able to take the design that you make in structures, physically form it up and make a beam, and then they get to test it over in this jig where we will load it for stress and see when it fails to see if it met the correct design criteria. The rest of this space is used for designing the concrete as well as storing admixtures. So we use a lot of really different cool materials to put in our concrete to see how it affects on the job site and how it affects the overall design. So over here we have a curing station that we use for all our concrete samples, so we can, by submersing them in water and adding a little bit of heat, they cure quicker than they would traditionally on the job site, so we're able to test our samples a lot quicker because we don't have as much time in school as we would in the industry. And then this furnace we use for separating moisture from our aggregate for our admixtures. Here we have some sand and some rock aggregate. So it's very important to take all the moisture out of an aggregate in concrete because that'll affect the concrete design as well as its strength over time. Out here is where the construction program stores a lot of its material. This building is called the Presto, and that is primarily for the Student Construction Association to store their tools, create their estimates, and do everything they would on a normal job site. We have all our lumber that we store. Mostly 2x4s, 2x6s. We have some I-joists that we use, so we try to keep a variety of material available as we change our design, so we get to see a lot of different material come together on a project. Same as in this corner, we have a couple different pieces of masonry units that we get to use a variety of. We have a masonry saw that we are able to use, so we're able to put a lot of different pieces together and see how they all work.